Remarkable! Incredible! Unbelievable!
Save! And Spark our champions! Good up, Pepe! Goal!
It doesn't get any better than that!
Hello everyone, welcome to the Game Frame live stream. I'm Josh Pratt with Adam Keane on the camera, and we're down at Travers Island for Nyack against Hoboken FC in the APSL Metropolitan Division. Final weekend of September. It's a gloriously warm day in late summer that we are enjoying. And we have got a very interesting matchup potentially set up today. Here we have a look at our league table. Hoboken have made a very positive start, unbeaten in their first 3 games and rampaging in their last 2, scoring 13 goals in heavy victories against Richmond County and Zoom Snyder. That leaves them in second place, just off of New York International. If Hoboken win this afternoon, they will temporarily go top of the table and will stay there if New York International fail to beat Leros in the evening game. And this is Hoboken's 4th season in the APSL Metropolitan Division. The last 2 they've come close to making the playoffs but fallen short at the finish line, but with this start they've certainly signalled their intention to correct that, and there's a lot of changes to the squad made by Matt Farrell. Counted in total on their online roster 20 new players in out of the 30, and they've made quite an impact already. Nyack, they had a difficult start with their fixtures at the beginning of the campaign. Away to Lansdowne, away to Leros, lost both of those games, but had their first home match of the season last weekend against Vistula. They won that relatively comfortably 3-1 to get themselves on the board. It's a decent trip for Hoboken to come up here. They brought a big squad, like with some decent depth as well. But certainly on paper, you would expect will be probably up against it a bit against Hoboken. The head-to-head between these teams, Hoboken have won 3 of them, including both games in the APSL at Travers Island. So have a quick look at our starting lineups. For Nyack, not entirely complete, but we're expecting Vasilios Demopolis in goal, Dennison and Gaylord the centre backs, Shirelli at left back. Still just waiting to see who the right back will be. It's going to be Kim, Humbert and Mohair. Of course, Humbert and Mohair, former Lansdowne Yonkers players. Mohair joining over the winter break last season, Humbert joining this summer. Very good on the ball, both players. Very intelligent and experienced playing together as well. On the right, expecting that's going to be Farouk Osman and Enrique Montana on the left wing. Leighton Purchase in the number 10 and Stefan Hondrakis leading the line. And for Hoboken, this very new look side has got still remnants of the previous season in it. Andrew Borte, a familiar name, is going to be in goal. Most of the defence unchanged. Tristan Barquin at left back. Veteran Calvin Brito at centre back alongside Brian Paredes. Adam Garner will be right back. Park, another returner, will be in the centre midfield alongside him. New signing, Christian Riberos. Ivan Sanchez, another returner, he'll be in the number 10, and then it's an entirely new look front 3 with Les Koulibaly, Cameron McGregor and Ali Brief. Notably, no Marlon Preciado, who scored 4 goals last weekend against St. Snyder. We also know Israel Neto, who is a very good sub-2 player, but I understand he's actually got a tryout with the Cosmos at the moment, so fair play to him. It's a scenic day in one of the most scenic fields in New York soccer, perhaps the most scenic field. Of course, in the red, Hoboken will be in their white. And the sun is really quite intense there. It's about 80 degrees. If you're in the shade, which luckily we are, there's a decent breeze. Entering their third season in the APSL. First two, they've avoided relegation narrowly, particularly the first season. That came down to a diving header by Manja Dednic, 6 minutes from time to relegate Suffolk and save Nyack by the skin of their teeth. Last season, they stayed clear by 3 points. They were safe going to the final day, so an improvement. And their points tally was certainly bigger. To be fair, about half of the Metropolitan division were in the relegation battle until the final weeks last season. It was so close, there was no real clear weak link. I'm sure Nyack would look to build on last season and hopefully try and secure a top half finish at the least. With a bit more breathing room from the relegation maelstrom. So it looks like our final player from Nyack that we weren't sure of is going to be number 14, Cole Perrette, who's going to be right back. Cameron McGregor will kick things off for Hoboken. We come into this afternoon in superb form, ripping Richmond County and Zoom Snyder to shreds. Can they build on that momentum against Nyack this afternoon and go top of the APSL Metropolitan Division, at least temporarily, potentially going into the week, depending upon New York International and Harris's result later today. Playing inside early here for Nyack. Purchase even letting that one run away. Purchase one of the goal scorers against Vistula last weekend, and that's a very positive early touch by Douglas Koulibaly, searching towards Cameron McGregor. As I was saying in the pre-match, it's an entirely new look front three for Hoboken. Here's Kim. Excuse me. And that's right down to the right side. Garner. Park is a very steady presence in that Hoboken midfield. His third season for the club. Knows when to do it simple and keep it, but also very capable of splitting a defence with a pass. McGregor's a bit of a heavy touch by Perrette. Koulibaly cuts inside. Sanchez. Touch attempted. Sanchez to pay off. Well played out, pressed by Nyack. Is the skipper, Jack Mohair. Pirelli. Closing that one out, and it's driven over the top by Liberos, who served up a peach of the goal for Preciado's hat-trick last weekend. In a combative fast-tempo start. Osman, and there's a little haul there on purchase. We're blowing up. But fair. For the lowest scorers in their APSL Metropolitan division last season. Just 27 goals in 22 games. Not terrible defensive lead that. Looking to change that. Got some good creative players in midfield now with the addition of Ferrer. Metropolitan. Looking up towards Osman. Instead by Barkrin, it is Andrakis who comes away with it. Ferrer looked to split the defence back to Andrakis, too much on it. Liberos. Park. Sprays it cross field towards Koulibaly. Beautiful ball. Koulibaly's going to take one correct. Koulibaly. Sanchez. Koulibaly. Brilliant save, but tucked home on the rebound by Cameron McGregor. Hoboken splitting open. Nice defence, a beautiful give and go between Koulibaly and Sanchez. A decent first save by Metropolitan at Cameron McGregor. In the right place at the right time. Couldn't miss from there. His first goal in a blue and white shirt. Took Hoboken less than 5 minutes to find the breakthrough. Koulibaly has been lively in the opening moments. And there's a lovely give and go with you and Sanchez. Driven up on the channel by Paredes. McGregor offside. McGregor goal is Hoboken's 15th goal this season. That is in 3 games and about 5 minutes if you include this one. Hoboken only scored 16 goals in the second half of last season. That second half of the season was what really cost them a playoff spot. They did really well in the first half of the campaign, getting 22 points, 11 games. I think 7 of those matches that they totally disintegrated in the second half of the season, just 10 points out of 33. It was practically relegation for them. And they ended up missing out on a 4th place spot by 5 points due to it. But this beefed up squad has made quite an impression already. Garner. Grief watched very closely. Paredes. Liberos. Park. Grief. Right up towards McGregor. And really well weighted ball once again. Sanchez. Ghana. Back in towards Ewan Sanchez. Lovely touch. Ewan Sanchez around the keeper. Off the line. By Perret. What a goal that would have been by Ewan Sanchez. An exquisite touch around the defender. He was stretching to get that, Ewan Sanchez, but totally left his man for dead. Explosive pace to get on the other end of it. Take it on Dimopolis. Well read by the right back Perret to keep it at 1-0. That's been a really rocky start defensively for Naya. Sanchez who's the left. A discomfort at the moment. That's a good ball. Up to Osman. He plays it inside. Ferrer. Works by Purchase, looking inside for Andrakis. Couldn't find him. Koulibaly. Liberos. Oh, they're back to Borte. Does it well. Koulibaly touches it. Oh, here. Perret. Being invited forwards by Hoboken. Perret still with it. Draxler peeled away too far. Here's Ewan Sanchez. Perret. To clear it. Guys, a reminder, we've got more APSL Metropolitan Division action later today. Laros will host New York International at 7 PM. Both those sides promoted this season, making quite favourable impressions. International sitting in the lofty heights at the top of the table. Today, at the moment, this lead. Laros haven't been too shabby either. They drew against Hoboken on the opening day. Also got another draw and a victory to their name. That draw coming against Lansdowne Yonkers, the other one. So they are certainly looking, Laros, early on like dark horses for the title. New York International, 100% so far this season, remarkably. The only footnote, not to take too much away from New York International, is they've only played teams that finish in the bottom half of the table so far. So this will be their first really considerable test. Also the first time they play away from Jack McManus Field. It is a trick to choose it all in the current complex. Here's Liberos. Ewan Sanchez. Brief. Scanning. McGregor on the end of it. A brace for McGregor. Inside 11 minutes, 2 for Hoboken. And the rampaging form of the New Jersey side is continuing. They pick off where they left off from last week. It's now 5 goals in the last 30 minutes of football that Hoboken have played. Really well taken header by McGregor, got good purchase on it. If this opening is anything to go by, it might be in for quite a long afternoon. They're utterly incapable of coping with this Hoboken front line at the moment. Oh, indeed midfield. Sprayed up here to Osman. Given inside, caught well there by Purchase. Took a deflection off of his teammate Andrakis. I think Borte might have been in a spot of trouble. Without that deflection, it was hit well. Ricto clearing. Ferrer. Ewan Sanchez bullying him off the ball. Koulibaly will pick it up. Liberos sprays it across field. First header by Gaylord. Shirelli, excuse me. It's gone up. Brady's. Passes to Orte. Brito finding McGregor is going to be flagged for an offside here. Mohair. Shirelli, he's lost it. To Lacreef. Hoboken have a lot of numbers in the middle, sent it towards McGregor. I think it was Mohair who actually got the touch. Perilously close to his own front post there, Mohair with the header. But had to get something on it with more white shirts waiting behind him. First corner of the afternoon. The Barros out swinger. Catch that one well at all. Ferrer will clear the lines for the hosts. Ghana. Fed all the way back to Borte. Lovely ball by Borte. Ghana. Tussling with Ferrer and eventually losing it out. Searching ball for Leighton Purchase. Hoboken are short at the back. Fizzed in towards Hondrakis. Too much on it initially. Hondrakis will keep it alive for Nayek. Barrett. Allowed to win a throw in. Takes it quickly, Hondrakis. Can escape the attention of Brito. Hoboken playing tiki-taka on their own byline very well. Liberos searches towards Ewan Sanchez. Marginally offside. Dennison. Barrett. Aggressive step by Paredes. Be a throw in for Nayek. O'Hare. Osman. And out by Brito. And Ewan Sanchez turns and he's going to look to set Conor McGregor on his way. And I think has the pace on Gaylord, but Gaylord had a considerable head start. Dennison. We're back to Hollis. Correct. Drakis. Purchase will keep it in and wins a throw right by the corner flag for Nayek, who had just steadying themselves a little bit after a atrocious start. McGregor with the brace, giving Hoboken the lead early on here. Travers Island. Perret, lots of pace in the ball, well watched by Brito. Perret to Mulher. Shot by Quinn. Good step by Koulibaly. Sanchez, and this is the constant danger for Naya, even when they have the ball. The pace of Hoboken on the counter-attack. McGregor. Koulibaly. Quinn. They're reading that pass. Osman. Dennison. Osman got fouled there by Barquin. Decent position, this set piece for Ferrer to send something in. Swings it towards the far post. Borte misjudged it, and the referee thought there was a foul somewhere in there by Nyack. Great guys. Today's broadcast is sponsored by Petrobax, gateway to Portugal and Spain. Unforgettable vacations to exclusive soccer group trips. Petrobax gets you close to the action, the culture, and the biggest teams in the Iberian Peninsula. Visit petrobax.com. Start planning your dream trip today. And also the Metropolitan Soccer League Soccer League broadcast. With 4 competitive divisions, over 90 teams and a pathway via promotions to APSL, there's no better options for New York clubs looking to enter the soccer tournament than the Fourth Soccer League. Both Nyack and Hoboken coming through the CSL to promote into the APSL. So you need more promotion relegation in America. CSL and APSL have big standard bearers of it. Mulher. Osman. Purchase. I've had most of the ball since the second goal went in. Really? Away too cheaply. Brief. Barros. Quinn. Koulibaly can have another go at Perret. Deep pit. One too many cuts by Brief. And Nyack will look to break. Good pass by Mulher. Montana. Mulher. Looked to buy himself free kick. Referee uninterested. Watched it well. Koulibaly, happy with his touch that time. Purchase. Mulher. Mondrakis. Trying to touch it to the path of Purchase. Can't find him. Vito hooks it clear. Liberos. Nice defence. Loose by Dennison. Park. Rito. He is player who dates back to Hoboken CSL days. It's really well Worked forward by Hoboken. Garner's looking for an option in the middle that wasn't there initially, but Park not giving up on the ball. Sanchez. Garner. Just McGregor to aim for. Twisting and turning. And winning. Thrown for Hoboken. Deep inside Nyack's half. As we just passed the midway point in this first period. McGregor's brace inside 11 minutes. Put Hoboken in the driving seat and at the moment top of the APSL Metropolitan division table. Park. Garner. Anderson getting enough on it to find Ferrer. Well, there might be a break on here for Nyack. Ferrer inviting Montana forwards. Reclaim Montana. Gives it back deep to Mohair. Four red shirts waiting for it in the penalty area. Mohair towards the far post. Too much on it for Osman, who was by himself. And that back stick. Sanchez. Returns it to him. Triangle by Nyack. Ferrer. Reading him like a book. Clear that by Gaylord. Quinn. McGregor. Koulibaly. Good idea. On the same wavelength. The Barros. Koulibaly. And he does end up with it. Force back. Russo. The Barros. Koulibaly stood inside. Grief. Thought Mark Quinn was by himself there, I think. Andrakis does really well, the centre forward, to hold it up and sprays it out to Enrique Montana. Montana. Purchase got a flick on header. Did about the best he could with that. Purchase is behind him. Even Sanchez. Brief. Paredes. Well, past him, excuse me. Coming back that time to double up on Koulibaly, up Paredes. But nonetheless, Hoboken managed to unlock. Just got it further forwards. Park looks at this ball. Purchase. Osman down the channel. Andrakis. Inside to Mohair. No options in front of them though. Osman. Mohair. Andrakis has got a bit of space in the middle. Mohair looking for Stefan Andrakis. It's going to be a goal kick. The linesman judging that last touch came off of Andrakis. But now continuing to probe this Hoboken back line. It's been a good reaction since going 2 down. Looking a bit more compact defensively at the moment, the home side at least for now. McGregor. He's going to drive it crossfield towards Koulibaly. Correct, this is it's a little isolated. Koulibaly will turn him inside out. Koulibaly was stretching on that finish. Didn't get a lot of purchase on it, but once again, he had Perret on toast there. Against Koulibaly. He scored in the last 2 games for Hoboken. You certainly see why. He's looking like a very useful signing. That's not a particularly good header from the winger. Purchase. Gaylord. Denison. Like I said, quite deep. Correct. Mondrakis. Or Ferry, even, excuse me. And here's Leighton. Purchase. Cannoned off at the back of Young Park. Another important deflection to deny Purchase. His second attempt on goal has been blocked. Koulibaly looking towards Liberos. Polish run off his line and good ball with that header. End to end. Ferrer. Gap for Hondrakis, who may be through. Brilliant last ditch tackle by Calvin Brito. Had to get that just right. Well, one thing you do have to know about Hoboken, despite their very strong start to this season, they have not kept a clean sheet yet this campaign. That one's sent in, free header by Ferrer, who had a little tug. I should mention as well for Hoboken's clean sheets. In fact, they've only kept one in their last 14 APSL games. It looks as if an early clearance may be made by Nyack. Contino. Trying to come on, he's been a regular in Nyack's team. Not seeing or struggling with enough at the moment. And actually see what happens. Off the half-hour mark. Good win by Purchase, who's been very involved in the number 10 position for Nyack. Osman finds Leighton. Purchase. Held on to it too long. Tackle by McGregor. Creef. Communication from Hoboken about who's going to get that ball. Osman behind Purchase with that ball. Purchase doing really well to win it back. Denison. Perret. Looking for a run round the corner by Hondrakis. Coming. Brito. Koulibaly Costa down for a first touch. And then run at Perret. Koulibaly into his right foot. This time Perret reading that check back really well. Free kick. Won by Purchase. Just to purchase, set it by Park. Bali. Another ranging ball by Park. Keep it in though. Dennison. Montana. A little bit too much arse there, Leighton purchase. Calvin Brito. My Park. Looking again, cross field. Dennison. Correct. Sprays it inside to Gaylord. Lovely crossfield ball. Here's Osman towards the far post. It wasn't a terrible ball. Really nice shape to it. There is just purchased aim for, and Hoboken is going to look to break again. Barros getting himself a really soft free kick there. Be a foul called there against Hoboken, right near the penalty area. Not a bad position here. Farah and Osman plotting over it. It's going to be Osman, lots of pace on the ball, and that was very nearly an own goal there. I think Brito had gotten into it. He had to get a touch because he had red shirts queuing up behind him, but Borte was stranded, and a very relieved man to see that go just over the crossbar. Wicked delivery in by Osman. It's going to be an in-swinger here from the corner kick towards the far post. No one back there. Feel very positive about how the last 30 or so minutes, 20 some minutes actually, really, this half have gone. Paredes, there's a big gap here for Barquin to charge up into. Polish was unable to keep that in. Post there by Ferrer, and Mulher helps it on. Barquin. Garner. Raise it. Lacrif. Here's Sanchez. Lacrif floats it to McGregor. He was doubled up on it. Much short of success there, McGregor winning it. Garner. Park. Back to Garner. Send that ball in towards the penalty spot. It's back again with Hoboken. Koulibaly unable to find the feet on Lacrif and now clear the lines. Over Barquin, and he helps it on to Ewan Sanchez. Barquin caught with the ball under his feet, and now are going to go through the gears here. The counter-attack is a space for Montana if he had been picked out. The ball finally does go out to him, and Hoboken with a chance to get numbers back now. Given asking a lot of Montana. Brito will shepherd it out for a goal kick to Hoboken. Sanchez. Garner back to Brito. Sanchez. First time around the corner. There's ball cut out. Paredes. McGregor. Excuse me. Pops are there. Sports. Right, the corner flag. Sanchez. Brito. Paredes. Koulibaly. Good step by Dennison. Ferrer, he's got Osman on his right. He gives it to Rui Kosman. The right cross, and it's really been the final ball that's often let Nike down. They've found themselves in some good crossing positions. Good step by Gaylord. Montana shaved the roof of the net. It looked like it took a deflection. It would kick for Nyack. Be a big boost for them if they could get a goal right before the half-time whistle. Towards the penalty spot, free header, and headed out by Nyack, and then a total slice. Cross field. Gaylord. Mohat. Farah. Farah into Jack Mohat. Perret. Farah. Purchase stepped on the ball. And the referee is going to blow half time. Hoboken with the lead. Cameron McGregor scoring a brace inside 11 minutes. And it looked like it could be a very rocky afternoon for Nyack, but they stabilised the game and had more of the ball as the half progressed, just lacking a bit of cutting edge in the final third, which has often been their problem. At the moment, Hoboken going top of the APSL Metro table, but they say that 2-0 is the most dangerous lead in football. Do not go now, guys. We'll be back shortly with the second half. To go to the halftime ad.
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish, flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobras, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University and I play forward. The Salt Air Case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game & Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division 1 programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential. Hello everyone, welcome back to Nyack Travers Island. Hoboken with the 2-goal lead. Cameron McGregor scoring the brace. Very impressive start by the New Jersey side, but Nyack grew into the game. Didn't create a clear-cut chance, but had plenty of possession in Hoboken's third. It's going to be 2 changes for Nyack. Jack Doran and Matt Contino are going to come on. appears that Ferrer is one of the players withdrawn. And Purchase also withdrawn. So Matt Contino is going to slot into that number 10 position, it appears. And Jack Doran in the midfield trio as well. As Hondrakas gets us started, and the substitute, Contino, plays that, but immediately lost by Nyack. Who are looking to turn it around against current table toppers Hoboken FC. Three defeats out of the first 4 games for Nyack wouldn't be particularly good reading. They do have a decently manageable run of fixtures after this one. Nyack, Dirkser and Richmond on the road next, and then at home against CPR. Certainly all games they feel they could win or at least get a point out of. They don't want to leave themselves with too much to do after an poor start to the season though. And they certainly will feel, I think, from how the majority of the first half went, that they could pull themselves back in. But this man, Koulibaly, caused some persistent issues. He's going to set it back here to Park, who had a wild effort well over the crossbar. Gaylord drives up towards Hondrakis. Unable to ride the third tackle. A creef into Ewan Sanchez. Stopped in his tracks by Dennison. Jack Doran. Lovely Maradona turn by Doran, and then got hauled down by Park. Beautiful footwork by Jack Doran. Gaylord spraying it cross field. Osman taken on by Quinn, cutting onto his left. I think he was trying to float that, ended up staying on the ground, the ball. Comfortably dealt with. Hoboken. Contino, who is a terrier in midfield, very high work rate. Osman coming back from an offside position. Dennison. Osman again coming back from an offside position. That my way. Contino. Takes it. into the path of Doran. Again, the linesman's flag up against Nayak. Park drilling it crossfield towards McGregor. Wonderful ball. Cameron McGregor away from the left back. Fizzed it towards the front post, cleared out before it could cause any damage. Shkreli heavy with his pass. Garner, Brito, McGregor. Shkreli, too heavy on the back. Brito. McGregor helps it around the corner. And Garner will earn a corner kick for Hoboken. If they can find a third goal, that would surely put the affair to bed. Here is Sanchez, sends it in. McGregor on the end of it, but unable to redirect it in the same brilliant fashion he did for his second goal this afternoon. Brito not taking any chances. Doran. Contino. Helps around the corner. Shkreli. Jack Doran. Cleared out by Paredes. That looked like it might have come off of McGregor's hand. He escapes that and he plays it down the channel to Ewan Sanchez. Contino winning it back. Mulher. Gaylord towards Hondrakis. Stefan Hondrakis on the turn. Paredes stuck to him closely and then the flag will go up against Doran. Again, a case of Nayak getting in decent positions in the final third, but just lacking that bite. Or slightly too high for Ghana from Borte. Perret, back to Demopoulos. Hoboken playing quite a heavy press, which forces the error from Gaylord. Sanchez. Turning into Shkreli. And Paredes. Riberos with a hit and hope pass more than anything. Perret. Contino. Moher. Jack Doran holding off the attentions of Ewan Sanchez. Farouk Osman. Osman, Hondrakis, Contino. Sharp build-up by Nyack. Wasn't the easiest hit for Contino, the way it sat up. And he couldn't keep over the hit. Nabeed Kawasmi preparing to come on for New York Athletic Club. McGregor. Right inside to Liberos. Shaping it in towards Koulibaly. What a ball that is. It comes to Lakrif. I think we'll be disappointed he didn't hit the target with that. Had a little bit of time to pick his spot. I was searching for the top corner, well over the crossbar. Hondrakis' afternoon is over. He's going to be replaced by Nabil Kawasmi, who scored last weekend against Vistula. There's Kawasmi. Very different build to Hondrakis, who's got a lot of height. Kawasmi barrel-chested, built like a bull. Here's Perret. Held on to it too long. Rivera shaping out to McGregor. Positive first touch. And that's a really late tackle by Kelly. The referee's going to play a good advantage, but I imagine we'll see a yellow for that later. Look at the pace of Sanchez. He'll keep it in. Paredes. Liberos. Sanchez. Just looking for the run of Koulibaly, and Koulibaly has moved into centre forward position for the second half, with McGregor now on the right flank. Here's Kawasmi. Using that low centre of gravity well. Teased across the 6-shot box towards Osman. Tantalising ball. No one had really gambled in the middle. Kawasmi. Unable to keep that in his spell. Lovely ball in by Enrique Montana. And Shkreli even, is going to be called back and given a yellow. I don't think he can have any complaints about that at all. Very late on McGregor. Burrito. Liberos. Here's Sanchez. McGregor. Paredes down the channel. Koulibaly. Gaylord sticking to him very closely. Hoboken are going to make their first change. Rodrigo Santiago, who has 2 goals to his name this season, is going to replace Koulibaly. Looks like McGregor might go back to centre forwards. We'll see actually how this lines up. Yeah, McGregor's going to be in the centre forward position. Rodrigo Santiago on the right wing, and Ali Lakrif on the left. Santiago, another new signing for Hoboken this season. Loose by Borte. Doran, given inside. Montana, lovely jinking hips. Final touch eluded him. It's going to be a goal kick as well. Came off of him last. They're still certainly in this, Nyack, with half an hour left. But they've got to find a way to get some shots on target. They've been very sparse. Kelly's just been taken off for Nyack. We'll see who's come on in a second. It's Brent McKeown who's on in his stead. And here's McKeown with his first touch. Gives it back to Dimopoulos, who's under a lot of pressure by McGregor. Did well there, the goalkeeper. Ewan Sanchez. Loose by Paredes, and it may prove a little troublesome for Asmi. Contino tried to split the defence for Doran, couldn't find him. Sanchez dinks it over the top, looking for Ghana, too much on it. Oh, guys, a reminder, later today we're going to have more APSL Metropolitan Division action. Newly promoted New York International, who started this weekend top of the table with a 100% record, are going to travel up to Susa to play Leros, also newly promoted, who have had a decent start themselves, 5 points to their name, having played against Lansdowne and Hoboken. Should be a very interesting fixture. That'll be exclusively on Game of Frame at 7 p.m. back on our YouTube channel. At the moment, Hoboken is going to leapfrog New York International at the top of the table if this result holds. Also, if Hoboken got a point, they would have to win to leapfrog New York International, and then that would then mean that New York International would have to win away against Laos to go back to top of their perch. I think everyone at New York International knows it's a honeymoon period in the APSL. They're not going to be up at that end of the table. You'd imagine towards the end of the season. Be quite a shot for a newly promoted side, but they'll enjoy it whilst it lasts. McGregor touching it in to Lacrief. Closed down by Contino, who's brought his usual brand of tenacious work in the midfield. Doran. That pass too far behind Osman. The double change being prepared. So it looks as if Ghana has gone on the far side. And Tristan Barquin is on at right back. All right. Just try and get a sense of that. I think it's maybe Ethan Barzan who's come on. No, but it's Barquin. It's just a little switcheroo, I think, of the numbers late on. That's confused me. So it is Barquin on at right back. As here comes Nyack. Osman has turned his man. Kwawazmi! Nyack back in it! They've got a foothold with over 25 minutes remaining at Travers Island. Again, it's Kwasmi off the bench with a goal. Naka had to be patient for that goal back. They had plenty of possession since going 2 down early in the game, particularly in the final third, but haven't capitalised on it until now. First clear chance for them. Taken really well by Kwasmi. Just thought for a second his touch might have taken him too wide. And the complexion of this game suddenly changed very quickly. Parrett has just made way. Chris Hoboken on for him at right back. Sprayed out wide to Barquin. Santiago, McGregor! Got good purchase behind it, but Dimopoulos read where that header was going well. And McGregor, who don't forget is on a hat-trick, denied. Johan Sanchez conceded a free kick and then he stepped in, which you can't really do, to delay the free kick, and got a yellow for his effort. Should mention as well, Luke Smith has come on for the Liberos. He came on with the double change with Barquin. Paredes steps forwards. Contino. O'Hare, what will that goal do for Knight's confidence? They've really got something to chase now in the final third of this game. Montana. Dennison draws up towards Osman. It was him who started the move for that goal, turning his defender really well, Osman. Sprayed forward towards Cameron McGregor, who might be in behind here. McGregor on a hat-trick. Couple of feet wide of that back post. And here comes another change for Hoboken. It's going to be Ali Bakrif withdrawn. Mohamed Tol replacing him. Gaylord looking direct towards Kwasmi. Took him less than 10 minutes to score after coming on off the bench. And once again, Hoboken are going to go without a clean sheet. It's now won in their last 15 APSL games. Here's Santiago. Mohamed Tall with his first touch sets it to Luke Smith, who might have a crack here. Luke Smith closed down well by Gaylord, and his Kwasmi didn't hold the ball up. Park. Santiago. Park again. Barquin. Santiago. Paredes. Floats it towards McGregor, chests it down. Houston Sanchez. Good tackle by Dennison. And lovely touch by Brent McKeon initially, but read by Paredes. Sanchez. Santiago. McGregor back to Santiago. No one waiting at that far post for Hoboken. And Hoboken will keep it in and find Farouk Osman. Brito reading that play well. McGregor, it's a good step by Gaylord. They've been winning a lot more of their individual battles in the backline, Nyack, in the second half. park. You imagine from a Hoboken perspective, you look at the moment to re-establish that 2-goal lead rather than just sit back and invite the pressure. It does look like they're going for that goal, Hoboken. Of course, they can't find out. At some point, they're going to have to go more conservative with their approach. Doran somehow keeping hold of it. Doing really well. McKeown. Clever touch by Montana. Barquin tracks back. Doran will get the loose ball. Unable to keep it in that full stretch as he crossed it. Brito. McGregor. Gaylord again sticking closely to him. Paredes, there's a bit of space for Barquin on the right side. Barquin can drive forwards. Still with it, Tristan Barquin. Barquin, what a run this is. Howes for a penalty from Hoboken. The referee unmoved. And play continues for Knight down the other end. Knight let Barquin travel so far. He ended up getting sandwiched between two players, and it may prove to be very controversial. Brito with the late intervention. So far away from it myself that not to cop out, I have absolutely no idea if there was any validity to that penalty claim or not. Barquin certainly got sandwiched between two players, but of course the big question is, did a Knight player touch the ball first? With the game so finely balanced now, moments like that can prove to be pivotal. Decisions like that. Tossed into McGregor. Gaylord again winning the individual duel. Comes on the edge to Luke Smith. Santiago. Into the area. Good header out by Hoboken. Sets to Ewan Sanchez, who scuffed his shot. And Nike will look to break. Osman. Garner with him. Farouk Osman, he's got the pace. Garner got the slightest touch on it. Couldn't prevent it from going out for a corner kick. Everyone back for Hoboken bar. Cameron McGregor. Floated in. Contino off the line by Barquin. And hat clear by Paredes. Well, that's why you put a man on the post. Barquin maintaining Hoboken's lead. Contino, who's one of the shorter players in that penalty area, with a leap like a salmon, got really good power behind it. I don't think Borte was going to reach that. But Barquin to his rescue. We're in for a gripping final quarter an hour here at Travers Island. Paredes. Santiago. Luke Smith. Referee allowing advantage. Santiago was hauled over. Here he is again, Santiago. Dinking it towards Sanchez. Diamopoulos off his line, unconventional. Choosing to kick it rather than catch it. And the referee, I think, has had enough of Hoboken's coach, and he's going to give him a talking to. Escaping just with a warning. Here's Park. Not the right angle on that crossfield ball. Should mention Hoboken in their past 2 games have finished very strongly, scoring 8 of their 14 goals in the final 30 minutes. I should say, in fact, across all 3 games so far they've had this season, they've scored 8 of their 14 goals in the final 30 minutes. But today it's been a story of the New Jersey side starting well, but letting Knight come back into it. Here's Cameron McGregor, clipped from behind by Gaylord, and the referee's going to blow the whistle right on the edge. Well, the decision with the card beat, it's going to be a yellow. I think probably just about right. It was on the borderline of him being the last man. Inches away from being a penalty too. For in Dimopolis's wall. Santiago and Sanchez over it. Hoboken not pushing as many numbers forwards into the box this time. Whipped in towards the frame, off the crossbar by Santiago. McGregor's turning. McGregor still cuts it back. And there's the clincher, Luke Smith. Seals the 3 points for Hoboken, who are going top of the Metropolitan table, for now at least. McGregor with a hand in all the goals, scoring the first 2 and doing really well there to force his way down to the byline and serving Luke Smith his goal on a platter. Surely no way back for Nyack now, with 13 minutes remaining. They've been given a decent run for their money here, Hoboken, but it's well and truly their 3 points to lose now. And Hoboken are going to make their final change. Ewan Sanchez is going to be taken off, and I think there's going to be a change of shape. I think Hoboken might go to a back 5. It's Kobe McGregor who's on. Duran. Montana. Contino, tinking it up. Oh, that's me. Couldn't bring it down. Brito. Line's gone up. Gone up. Still with it. Looking for a clever reverse ball to Cameron McGregor. It's a good idea, not the execution that was required. Here's Farouk Osman. Ran into a blind alley. Park. Driven forwards by Paredes. Brilliant ball. Barquin. Not the best of balls. Mulher. Sprayed cross field by Gaylord. Hoboken. Durant. McKeown. Montana. Dinks it in. Krasmi a fraction away from it. Mulher tussling. Contino keeping the ball alive for Nyack. Hoboken back into the mix-up. Free header. A good chance for Durant. Couldn't get his angles right. Guys, a reminder, today's broadcast is sponsored by Petrobax, your gateway to Spain and Portugal. From unforgettable vacations to exclusive soccer group trips, Petrobax gets you closer to the action, the culture and the biggest teams on the Iberian Peninsula. Visit petrobax.com and start planning your dream trip today. And also, we'd like to thank the CSL for supporting today's APSL broadcast. Both Hoboken and Nyack have come up through the Metropolitan Soccer League, which has 4 divisions, over 90 teams and a pathway to the APSL Metropolitan Conference. If you are a New York City-based club looking to join a comprehensive amateur pyramid, join the Metropolitan Soccer League. Luke Smith. Tool will keep it in. So give and go. Luke Smith not giving up on it, but he had too much to do. McKeown. Contino. Osman. O'Hare. Nyack have got to move very quickly if they're going to salvage a point out of this one. Durant. Montana. Now with this back 5 for Hoboken. Nyack have got a lot of white shirts to get through. Contino drives it long. Paredes not really clearing it. Put clear by Kobe McGregor. Good tackle by Dennison. Osman. Overcomplicated, brought out by Mohamed Toll. Smith. Cameron McGregor. Barquin. Twisting and turning. Doing it towards the front post. McGregor looking to complete the hat-trick. It was an awkward angle or height for him, even I should say, as he tried to volley it. Couldn't keep it down. Osman. Ghana. Ghana being had to travel a long way by Nayak. So McKeon has checked him. Ghana won't mind taking some time off the clock though at this stage. And he wins a corner kick. Santiago swings it in onto the roof of the net. Duran with a hopeful ball searching. From Montana, over here, all the way back to Borte. He's been a good impact sub to come on though, Duran. Driving runs forwards from midfield. Shaking things up a bit for Nike in the second half. To help them find a goal back at least, but it looks like it's going to be a consolation goal at this point. Hoboken just trying to take the heat out of these final minutes as they edge closer to the top of the APSL Metropolitan table in this final round of games in September. Cameron McGregor. Not the right pass, and Hoboken touches it up to Osman. Mohair, looks like some heavy legs out there. And again, it's been unseasonably hot today, 84 degrees in the sun. Sprayed crossfield, lovely ball. Enrique Montana taking on Paredes. Montana, corner kick for Nayak. They could find a goal now, it would make for an interesting final few minutes. Montana will deliver it. Borte with a big shout and a very comfortable grab for Hoboken's number one. Luke Smith. Paredes. Cameron McGregor. Lots of space for Barkrin, who's offside. Mohair. Hoboken. Keown. Mohair. Kwasmi. Montana back to Kwasmi. Cleared out that front post by Kobe McGregor. Montana. And taken first time by Contino, not a bad effort. But straight down the middle. Ball's come at quite a lot of pace there, Contino. Did well to keep it down, but not the direction required. Great touch by McKeown. Contino. Duran. Dennison. Montana. Gets it back from Contino. Kobe McGregor again, strong with anticipation. Take no prisoners tackle from Moebe. Got the ball. Another considerable hit. McGregor's taken. Got a knock when he tried that scissor kick a few minutes ago as well. Back on his feet gingerly. Hoboken. That took a deflection and Borte will grab that, and it's slipping away from Nyack as we go into stoppage time. I don't imagine we'll have a huge quantity of it. Here's Garnett, and the referee is not going to play any stoppage time at all, a little inexplicably. But that is the full-time whistle. Hoboken FC win their third game on the trot and go top of the APSL Metropolitan Division for now. The only team that could take that spot off of them is New York International. They'll have to beat Laros away from home in the 7 p.m. kickoff. Reminder, we will have that one later today. Another victory for Hoboken. Don't go anywhere, guys. We'll be back shortly with some post-match interviews from the New Jersey side.
From soccer fields across the USA to the legendary stadiums of Spain and Portugal, for 40 years, Petrobax has been the go-to expert for group travel to Spain and Portugal. We organize soccer group trips from start to finish, flights, hotels, transportation, and guided tours, all perfectly coordinated by our experienced team. Your trip can include attending La Liga and Portuguese Primeira Liga games, matches against local teams, pro training sessions, and even tournaments. As true experts in Spain and Portugal, we'll ensure you also experience the rich history, vibrant culture, and incredible food these countries are famous for. Celebrating 40 years of crafting unforgettable journeys to Spain and Portugal. Petrobax, your team, your passion, your trip to Spain and Portugal starts here.
My name is Austin Brummett. I'm a men's soccer player at San Diego State University and I play forward. The salt air case helps block odor from my cleats when I'm driving in my car or when I'm keeping my cleats inside my house, so I don't have to worry about it stinking up my room. It helps me keep track of my cleats and my shin guards so I know that they're together and I don't have to worry about tracking them down or losing them or stressing out about where they are. I would definitely rock this, walking to the games, walking around to my trainings. And it's super helpful for travel. When I travel in the airport to go to away games, it's not going to stink up my backpack or stink up the plane where I'm sitting. Magnetic strip on the top is super easy to open to take my cleats out and to put my cleats back in. I think it's an essential part of my outfit for soccer and it helps keep all my stuff organized and stink-free.
A quality highlight reel is crucial for college and pro recruitment. A lot of services offer generic solutions, but at Game & Frame we know every player is unique and needs a personalised approach to win over coaches. Our process is simple. We work with any footage, and if you need help finding your best plays, we'll review games for you. Once we've finished, you'll have a reel you can upload to any recruitment platform. We've helped hundreds of players get the attention they deserve, including placements in Division 1 programs. Scan the QR code or email us for a free consultation and start the journey to maximize your recruitment potential. Hey guys, I'm here with Brian Paredes and the brace goal scorer Cameron McGregor. Brian, I'll start with you. You guys are unbeaten this season. It was a tricky game against United today, but what's been the key to this really strong start to the season for Hoboken?
I mean, the boys did a brilliant job today playing at noon, 80-degree weather. It's not easy. Shout out to the coaching staff who is very tough on us on scoring a lot of goals, right? We have a lot of brand new talent on the team, and I think the coaching staff is doing a brilliant job of just keeping us in check and scoring a ton of goals, and that's what we've been doing exactly.
Cameron, you got off to a great start today. 2 goals in 11 minutes.
Yes,
How does it feel to get your account underway for Hoboken?
Feels really good though. I would have scored more goals, but but things happen sometimes. So it's yeah.
That second header, the second goal, your header was brilliant. You rose really well. You got great connection on it. What was going through your mind as it was crossed in?
Just shoot it on target. Just shoot it and then But yeah, it's a great effort though. So
yeah, it's a great header. Brian, you guys have got Hoboken. The Greeks next week. I heard your coaches talking to you guys about it. Massive game. How much are you looking forward to it? And also, what do you think is going to be the key for you to carry on the good form against them?
Yeah, they're a top team. I mean, they've been a top team for the past 4 years. They've won the title within the past 2 years. But we're up for the challenge. We have a lot of talent on the squad, and I think it's a winnable game. It's a clash of the Titans. The coaching staff is doing a really good job. The boys are showing up for training, and I think we'll be ready.
You've been with this team for a few years. You've come close to the playoffs the last 2 years. You've just fallen short of the line. With the start you guys have made, does this feel like it could be a year?
Absolutely. The past 2 years we've been in it. It's the little things that we weren't doing right within the past 2 years. I think we fixed it, and we look to get into the top 4.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I'll finish with you, Cameron. You're playing on one of the most historic amateur clubs actually in America, Hoboken. Got the number right there. 1912 when they're founded, so 113 years old. How does it feel to you to be putting on that Hoboken shirt and playing for this historic club?
Feels just great. I just want to score goals and win games. So yeah.
Brilliant. Well, you did that job very well today. Well done. Well played, mate. We'll see you guys next week. Well played, Brian.
Thank you.
Hope you guys get some rest. Well done in the heat. I know it's a hot day. Well done, guys. All right, well, that just about does it for us here at Travers Island. Reminder, we've got lots more APSL Metro action coming out soon. This evening, New York International travel up to Sousa All-in-Cohen Complex to play Leros. Both those teams newly promoted. New York International, remarkably up to this point, 100% in the league, but that may change against Leros. Very difficult task ahead of them. If they do win, they'll go back top of the table, and Hoboken will settle for second for now. But lots more games coming. We'll, of course, have Hoboken against the Greek Americans next weekend on Sunday. Make sure not to miss that one. But for now, big thank you to Adam Keane for doing great work behind the camera. Thanks to the Cosporter Soccer League for supporting this broadcast. Thank you to all of you for watching. This is Josh Pratt signing off from Travers Island. Enjoy the rest of your Sundays, everyone.